Welcome to the channel, guys. I'm going to wait a little bit, see who jumps into the chat, and get this party started, and answer some questions, hopefully today, for anybody on Discord, anybody listening in, anybody watching. I'm trying to help out as many people as I possibly can. So I'm just going to wait a little bit and see if the chat gets populated, and go from there. Just going to give people a second here to filter in a little bit before we dive into the market and see what's going on today. Thanks for showing up, Roman, like always. Appreciate it. Anybody that wants to jump over in the voice chat on Discord, you're more than welcome to. Try to answer as many questions as I can today. I'm going to be going over what's going on in the market, what's going on with AMC, Wall Street bets, going on with Dogecoin and cryptocurrency. So we got a lot to talk about. And I'm going to try to answer as many questions as I possibly can if you have any. Recurring awesome. What are you looking to buy? What's your favorite asset right now? Right on. Doge is where it's at, in my opinion. I'm a big believer in Doge. The Discord server loves Doge. So if you're not part of the Discord server yet, I encourage you to jump on over there. Lots of people mining Doge and talking about it. There's also a channel for stocks where I share my holdings, my my option trades or my investments. I also talk a little bit about different platforms and things like that to help kind of better suit the new individual that may be trying to break into it like you yourself. Awesome, great to hear. Yeah, I apologize if I missed the welcome call when you joined into the group. Looks like GameStop's pumping a little bit. Nice little jump up. Just wish AMC would keep climbing. AMC did have an earning call earlier this week that was okay. Always can be better. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it so far. Yeah, it looks like our little party pool is doing pretty well lately. Got about 6 miners in there, 2 of them being myself. 4 gigahash. That's not bad for a little party pool. Hopefully we'll get a chance to find and solve some blocks and really increase that payout for everybody. Good. I'm glad the tutorial helped. I know some of the guys were saying that Unmineable was showing some issues earlier this week and last week, so I'm glad to hear that's working out for you. The L3 Plus is by far one of my favorite miners, so power to you if you can find one cheap and pick it up. Somebody over in the Discord channel did share. Let me see if I can find the link. Found a site that was selling L3s. Used and new. Looked like it was a decent little price. There you are. So this was prominers.com was a site that was recommended by another member of the Discord server. It is a tested site according to... Pull up a new tab here. ASICminervalue.com. If you go to their directory and check out their vendors, you can see that they are one of their tested vendors. So whether they come through or not, they are in Switzerland. They accept credit card, wire transfer, cryptocurrency. They say they've tested them. So I'm going to go ahead personally and give it a shot and see if I can get my hands on some L3s. I don't know why I'm going to buy more. I have plenty in storage. I just got to figure out a way to plug them in. But I'm always looking to add to my collection, get my farm up and running again. So I take it recurring awesome. You use a different name over on Discord? So I have an S9 that's got a bad border too, and I have an old R1 BTC miner slash router that I'll probably toss up on the marketplace just for parts and fun for people to play with. Obviously, I'm not looking to make crazy money on it. Just pay for shipping, whoever wants it. So if you're new to the Discord server or new to the channel, we do have a Dogecoin lottery going on. This is the current valuation of the lottery. It's 5 Doge per one entry for the next couple days. Then it will be bumped up to 10 Doge per entry. So it's cooking along pretty well. If you want to get into it, I'm myself am not involved in it. So it's solely for the benefit of the Discord server, and to 3 lucky winners, first, second, and third place. Hopefully, we can get the pool up a little bit higher, so it'll be worth everybody's entries and make everybody happy. It'd also be great if Dogecoin, jumped over $1 too. Yeah, the pool's a fun place to kind of figure out what your miner can handle, what it can do, and really kind of dive into the settings. So there is a little bit of confusion I see kind of going back and forth on the Discord server when it comes to the party pool that we have built and going on. It's something that I set up, but I have no real control over it. It's hosted by Zedgepool. And the way it works is, I'm trying to think of the easiest way to explain the process. Instead of tossing your miner at a mining pool like Pro Hashing or say Zerge Pool's, basic port, you're competing or you're pooling your hashing power with every other person on the network. The way the party pool works, it's we're pooling our hashing power together and solo mining. So the payout doesn't climb as steadily as you would see, pool mining on your own at say like Pro Hashing or another multi-script pool. However, when we do discover blocks, the payout is far greater because it is such a limited pool size. You know, we got 6 miners, 5 miners, opposed to hundreds of thousands of miners all competing together and getting paid out a fraction of a percent for their hashing power. This way your percentage is quite a bit higher mining in a party pool together. Now, it does take a little bit of time sometimes to find these blocks, whether it be Digibit or Verge, or, you know, Litecoin, whatever it may be. So that's still an opportunity there. So lately our pool has found quite a few blocks when it comes to Verge and Note blockchain, couple Digibit blocks, but there's still an opportunity out there to, say, discover a Litecoin block or another Digibit block or multiple Digibit blocks. So then that jumps the payout quite a bit more. So just want to make sure people, you know, are clear. We're solo mining in a party together. We have an opportunity there to potentially find, say, a Litecoin block because it's a script algorithm, or multiple Digibit blocks, and you know, cash in on those block rewards. Yeah, I think right now the Litecoin block reward is 12.5 Litecoin. And the current value of Litecoin is TC. So Litecoin's at 191.99. So let's say 192, right? So if our pool was able to find one block of Litecoin multiplied by that 192, we would be splitting $2,400 amongst just our small party together. So that's the benefit of mining in a party pool like this, is you have that opportunity of cashing in big. However, you're not going to see that steady payout that you would mining, say, in pro hashing by yourself. So it's all about luck. Like, say, you know, you guys can see my payouts. I make all my addresses public so you guys can check them out yourselves. But if I was to pull up, say, pro hashing right now, and I decided to point all my miners back at pro hashing, so I'm sitting at like 1.4 gigahash. So if I was to pull both of my miners out of the pool, I could potentially make $9.20 a day just with my miners. Now, that's a steady payout, and it looks real nice. You know, that's, you know, 120, 130, whatever Dogecoin a day or payout, which is nice and steady. However, you know, I'm hoping that the luck of our party pool is going to outweigh me mining, say, on pro hashing or another pool with thousands of other miners. I'm hoping that we'll discover that Litecoin block, that Digibit block, the Verge blocks, and it all comes down to, yes, luck has a lot to do with it. However, you know, hashing power does contribute a lot to that. So, you know, you up your chances, you up your odds, the more hashing power you have that you can point at a solo pool. That's what these larger farms do. So you see all these huge farms in China and, you know, all over the world where they have petabytes worth of hashing power, and they're discovering blocks like that. So that's where they're making all their money, is they have enough processing power to discover blocks, multiple blocks, every single day. Now, look how much we've come, look how far this pool has come just with the few miners that we've had in it over the past couple of weeks. I know our average hash rate, I think, is between 3.3 and you know, I think I've seen it as high as 6 gigahash with the hashing power. And you know, we've done fairly well for that hashing power discovering blocks, and that's what we're doing. Is we're not just mining a specific coin, we are solo mining on the entire script algorithm, searching for blocks and block rewards. That's where our payouts come from. It's not a steady stream of income, but we do have that potential of getting lucky. So right now you can see how it's breaking it down. So we have 2 workers mining in Digibit. We have 2 workers mining on Park, and then Florin Coin and Nasdaq. So it breaks it down. So one of your miners could be in that block of workers contributing to that hashing power to try to find a block in Digibit. Now we have 1 entire gigahash of power searching for a Digibit block. The more miners we have, the more processing power the pool will push towards Digibit to find those block rewards. And that's what we're looking for, is those block rewards. Why higher block rewards and easier blocks, or what? A little confused in the question. Can you break it down a little bit for me? Or maybe I can try to answer it a little bit for you. Let me go back here. Let's say so we're the way our pool works right now, the way I have the party pool set up, prior to the way it's set up now, we were trying to mine only Digibit, but we found that we weren't getting enough payout for people to be happy. So we changed the setup a little bit. So now we are mining on the entire script algorithm. So any coin that is on the script algorithm is what we're looking for. So that could be Digibit, that could be Litecoin, that could be Dogecoin, that could be, you know, 100 other altcoins that are out there that run on the script algorithm, and that's ups our chances of finding alternative blocks opposed to just Digibit. Now, if we had, you know, 10 gigahash worth of hashing power, then yeah, maybe it would be worth our while to point it directly at Digibit or directly at Verge and try to find those blocks. However, those two currencies in particular are merged algorithm cryptos, so they don't just contribute to script algorithm, they're also on SHA-256 and a couple others. So the number of blocks that are on the script algorithm are limited. So breaking away from Digibit and Verge, even though they pay out more, we have opportunities to find other blocks and other cryptos and exchange them to keep a steadier flow of profits coming in. Now, you don't have to be paid out in Dogecoin. That's just something that I preferred to get paid out in. You can always change that, and this goes for anybody on Discord. You could always change it. So what they're doing, the setup that we're using, I'll pull up my miners here so you guys can see. So this little password phrase here is it gets picked up by the pool, and it tells it we're mining. Our payout is C equals Dogecoin, and then M equals party pool, or party, and then the password is Inari for the pool. Now you could plug in there MC or mined coin MC equals Digibit, or any other script algorithm coin that Zurge supports, and we can focus on that specific coin. Like I said, we were mining Digibit solely for a while, but we were only finding a block maybe once a week or twice a week, so we weren't really seeing the payouts that everybody was hoping for. This way, by just mining in a script pool together, the profits are a little more stable, they're a little more consistent. Like I said, you can always change. You can change C equals BTC or C equals LTC and get your payouts that way. A lot of guys that are in the pool right now are focusing on Dogecoin because they're rolling those Doge over into the lottery and hoping to get lucky when I pull the drawings for the lottery. So that's just an alternative method of mining. Solo mining is by far the most profitable form of mining that's out there if you have the hashing power. This is a way to solo mine by spreading out your hashing power in a party with your friends or Discord server or wherever else. So that's all we're doing. That's all we're doing. Hopefully that kind of answers some of your questions for you. So you can see the shares split per coins and wallets. Different wallets are getting different percentages of the blocks that were found and discovered. So we participated in solving a block for this particular coin. Our reward was 7.6 of the Nasdaq coin, which gets split out amongst everybody. New York, AIB. So you can see that these are all different cryptocurrencies. Seems like AIB and New York are the easiest ones to solve and find right now. But we're looking for other script algorithm coins as well. Let's see if I can filter by name. It might be easier. So. See, there's a Verge block there. Yeah, so overall the pool's done really well. I prefer Doge as well, but I was just wondering why we wouldn't mine Doge directly. So Doge block reward is 10,000 Doge per block reward. However, you can't mine Doge without mining Litecoin. So it's difficult. There's not too many pools out there that will allow you to solely mine Dogecoin. Now you can. I've made videos in the past of different pools where you can focus on Dogecoin, but unless you have crazy high hashing power to overcome the Litecoin difficulty, it's going to be very hard to find that 10,000 block reward for Dogecoin. Because of the popularity in Dogecoin right now, there are a number of sites that are being developed to mine Dogecoin solo. We just had a wallet update for Dogecoin. So if you don't have that core wallet update, I recommend getting it. It's going to help speed up transactions and so on. And that will allow pools to set up solo mining for Doge. But where Doge for so long, it's the way it was set up it's so difficult to mine it solo. So this is the workaround that a lot of people are using is they mine on the script algorithm or profit switching between different script algorithm based coins and taking your payout in Doge. So to mine Doge solely, like for example, Zerge Pool currently does not offer solo mining Doge coin. If you try to plug it into your miner, it rejects it and it says it's a dead pool. So you have to mine other coins and support it that way, because a lot of these altcoins are merge mined coins, meaning that you mine them no matter what, because they need a help up. They need a buddy system. Think of it like that. Think of it like a buddy system. So Doge is the buddy to Litecoin, or Litecoin is the buddy to Dogecoin. So whenever somebody mines Litecoin or focuses on mining Litecoin, it's automatically mining Doge no matter what. Whether they're getting paid out in it or not, they're mining it. There was an article a while back how some mining pools were taking advantage of this. And you'd set up your miners, your L3s when L3s first came out, and they were boasting, oh, we don't have fees. Well, we're not charging fees on mining Litecoin. That's because they were collecting all the Dogecoin on the backside. You were mining tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of Dogecoin while mining Litecoin, because the difficulty was so low that's how they were collecting their fees. They were giving you the Litecoin, letting you pay, take your payout in Litecoin, but they were taking their fees via Doge, and that's how they were paying for their sites. There are other sites out there like litecoinpool.org where they exchange the Dogecoin in-house, they say, and up your payout a little bit based upon that. But we'll have to see how far Doge goes with the popularity that's surrounding it right now. Hopefully we will see more solo mine pools come out with Dogecoin, but there are certain protocols that have to be met before we can do that. Hope that makes sense. I know that's a lot of information for someone that's just getting into mining. We'll have to see where it goes. I mean, there's not too many sites out there. So there are backups set up for something like that happening. Dogecoin is a merge mine coin with Litecoin using their hashing power to generate blocks. However, their block difficulty is different than Litecoin. So Litecoin's block difficulty right now is, through the roof, right? By merge mining with Litecoin, you keep the difficulty of those block rewards down. So it kind of gives it that stability. Where if Litecoin does dip, you won't see a huge dip in Dogecoin. However, if Dogecoin goes up, you will see a significant rise in Litecoin. So just like if you see Bitcoin go up, a lot of the other altcoins go up as well. So they're all kind of tied together in that sense. But the network itself has so much volume out there that if something like that were to happen, I'm sure that the developers that are still part of the Dogecoin team would step up to the plate and maybe do a fork off a Dogecoin and like a Doge 2.0 where it's on its own separate network. So that is a possibility. There was a rumor going around. Now I say rumor, and air quotes there, rumor, that Dogecoin was going to be forked off by Elon Musk and the creator of Ethereum. That's why we have that super large wallet right now. Let's see if I can pull up the wallet address so we can all see it. So we have this super large wallet that's holding 36.8 billion Doge. Now, the whole theory behind it, now this is one of the rumors that I heard, that they're going to fork off Dogecoin, giving it its own network to prevent something like that from happening, to stabilize the coin a little bit more. Maybe by forking it off, will decrease the amount that the block reward is given. So we may go from 10,000 Doge per block reward down to 5,000, lowering the monthly or lowering the yearly payout for Doge, which would increase the value of it in the long run. So, Doge doesn't have a cap on how many coins are generated, but it does have a yearly cap. Right now, the cap is 5.6 million Doge per year. So that's kind of where it gets its value and supply and demand from. If they were to fork it off, they could lower the payout per year and push that price even higher. Do a swap for Doge 2.0, or they can do an on-chain fork and just keep it as Doge, but change the protocols that run it on the backside, where you keep your Doge, you update your wallet, and automatically just increases the value of your coins that you're holding and moving forward. So, I mean, there's a lot of theories behind it. There is a whole Discord channel called Dogecoin Conspiracies. Odd Flex is over there running it. He's been diving deep into some of these codes. We have codes like this one here. It looks like a binary code. He deciphered one earlier in the week that said red. So we think it's a reference to maybe the Matrix. Or Dojo, the AI supercomputer, maybe keeping Dogecoin stable and alive right now. So there's a lot of possibilities out there with Dogecoin, with the amount of volume that's out there. It would be very easy for, say, someone to have bought millions of Dogecoin back when it was under a cent, and now we have how many multimillionaires out there. Just looking at the wallets in the rich list, let's take a look at the rich list for Dogecoin. So there are 165,534 wallets with between 10,000 and 100,000 Doge. 100,000 Doge at 5 cents. Let's go to the max, right? Let's say 100,000 times 0.5055, what it is now. So that, they bought $55 worth of Doge for $100,000 back when it was under a penny, and now they got a nice 4-figure jump, and we're looking at $5,000. Even have 34,000 wallets with upwards of 1 million coins in it. That's $55,000. So having that dramatic jump, because the volume of the coin has pushed lots of wallets to see 10x, 100x, 1000x gains if you've been holding Doge and watching it just for the past couple of years. We saw the same thing with Bitcoin. You see those steady jumps, as it goes up, and hopefully we'll see something like that for Dogecoin. $1 would be nice. I don't think it's going to go much higher than say $2. But still, someone like myself that holds quite a bit of Doge, and I mine it on a daily basis, that would be a nice little payday for myself. And I definitely want to give back as much as I can, and that's what the whole lottery is all about on the Discord server, is for me to give back. We started the lottery. I put in a first 2,500 Doge, and I just put another additional 150, and then I gave the moderators on the Discord server up to another 50 entries to hand out that I'm paying for. So I put in quite a bit of my own asset into the lottery to help make the Discord server fun, help incentivize people to start mining and look at Doge and look at other cryptocurrencies and say, hey, look, this is a genuine group. It's not a pump and dump. It's not a shill group. It's a group of people trying to have fun together and learn. Um, so yeah, that's my whole rant on Dogecoin, I guess. Yeah, Dogecoin looks like it's been stable, staying in between the RSI, just kind of bouncing back and forth here. So I'm hoping that we'll see something punch up soon. Even if we get back up to 10 cents and it stabilizes at 10 cents for a while. Um, I'd like I said, I hold Dogecoin across multiple wallets. Um, I'd like to be able to take some gains on some of those wallets and move assets to a new one, or move it around to a pre-existing one that I have a little more control over. I do want to point out this site. I'll switch gears here a little bit. Um, well, I guess I'm not switching gears. Let's see what this question asks. What is the best way to get actual Doge onto your wallet with, say, a credit card? I have a lot of Doge on Robinhood, but I don't want to get blindsided when and if Doge spikes. So yeah, avoid Robinhood completely with any cryptocurrency, not just Dogecoin. Avoid Robinhood when it comes to crypto. It's not your crypto. If you don't have the keys, it's not yours. I talk a lot about in my videos crypto.com, and you can also, well, I guess not yet. Not Robinhood. Coinbase doesn't offer it, but they're in the process of offering Dogecoin, I believe. But in my experience, crypto.com, let me hear. My affiliate link is over on Discord. If you're on Discord server, I can share it with you here in the chat, though. Might help you out a little bit. Copy. So there's my my affiliate link for crypto.com. You get 25, I get 25. It's not so much about the affiliate link for me. I just want to help out as many people as I possibly can with as much information as I possibly can. Definitely check them out. You do, if you are in the U.S., you do have to go through KYC, Know Your Customer Protocol. Enter in all your information. You're registering your credit card with them. But they allow you to earn interest on a lot of cryptos. You can't earn interest on Doge yet, but another one to earn interest on is their coin called CRO, along with Cardano ADA is a great one that I hold as well, that pays out interest every week. So if you're looking for a little bit passive investing when it comes to cryptocurrency, and you want to get into buying different cryptocurrencies, crypto.com is definitely a good site to check out. I'm not going to tell you to sign up for it. I'm just telling you that's what I use personally. If you want to jump in with it and you have trouble with it, or you're having issues with the platform, let me know. I'll be more than happy to help. But it's been good for me. I have quite a large holding on crypto.com. They come with a debit card, so you can sell your crypto right then and there, and go to the local store and swipe it and buy whatever you need to buy or pay your bills, or link your bank account to it, and buy crypto as much as you want, including Dogecoin. So check them out. That's what I use. if you feel like it's a good fit for you, let me know. You'd be more than glad to help you out. Yeah, you get $25. I think it's in Crow, but where Crow is climbing so high right now, I don't see why it wouldn't be, just even help yourself out a little bit, sell a 25 Crow and buy, the Dogecoin with it. All right, now I'm really gonna switch gears. So this site, I found it on Reddit. It was created by a member of the Wall Street Bets community. It's a stock compiler, and what this site is doing is it's pulling top cryptocurrencies and stocks from Twitter, from other social medias, including Reddit, and kind of putting it in a list here of the most talked about meme stocks, if you will. So we got, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, TikTok. You can see here number one is Rocket Company, RXT. They're down 28% today because they had a huge gain the past couple days. Now, if you were investing in them prior to Wall Street Bets talking about them, you made some serious coin. RKT, sorry. Yeah, I mean they shot up. So we had March, February 26th, March 1st, March 2nd here, and it just shot up overnight. And now we're back down 20%. So they got their little pump and dump there with Wall Street Bets and that meme stop going in. And you see this a lot in the crypto world. You don't see it so much on the stock market. They're saying it's going to keep going. They're using short squeezes to gamble, not gamble. Sorry, they're using short squeezes to justify the companies that they're investing in. If you can time it right, it's a great way to make money. If you can't time it right, it's a great way to lose money. So just do your research. AMC was a good example of it, and in AMC I kind of play a little close to heart. I invested in AMC prior to the hype with Wall Street Bets, and I wish I had sold, to be honest with you, when it was at the top of the market. And we're sitting pretty right now at $8.82. Would love to see it climb back up again so I can get out of some of my calls, my option calls. But I also hold their shares, so, and then they pay out dividends as well. So I don't care if those are in the red for the next 2 years. Once the pandemic is open and the AMC theaters are back open, the stock will go back up and increase. So be careful with some of these meme stocks, and be careful with what the hype is around Wall Street Bets and everything. It can be dangerous, can be tricky. You can make a lot of money, but you can lose a lot of money as well. Yeah, we got Rocket, we got Bitcoin sitting pretty. Number 2, GameStop is number 3, AMC number 4. We have Ethereum, Tesla, SEC. Now, SEC is the ticker symbol, but I have a funny feeling because this is just a skimmer bot, basically. It's just skimming these social medias. When I see SEC, I don't think it's talking about SEC, the stock. I think it's talking about SEC, the people who monitor the stock exchange and the ones that are investigating Elon. That's what I think is going on there. I don't think it's necessarily the stock itself. S&P 500, FUBU. So there's a couple there that are picked up. It's interesting. It's an interesting little compiler that this guy put together. I've looked at it a couple times, checked it out in the market, but not something that I would bet my life savings on. Um, GameStop is up 1%, Bitcoin's up 6%, and we got Rocket Company down 30%, down 30%, from its high. So it's up in the air. Just be careful. Don't want to spend hours looking through social media posts to find the next big investment. That's what the site says. Um, Not something I'd dump my life savings in. It may be a good resource to just kind of monitor and see what the markets are doing. But again, don't invest more than you're willing to lose, and definitely don't jump on the bandwagon and jump off the bridge with everybody else. Do your own research, do your own investing. Yeah, a lot of hype. Looks like Wall Street bets fell off the top list there. Yeah, back on the third. RKT versus GameStop. Don't just follow along, guys. Please, please don't do it. Don't just follow along with don't be a sheep. Don't do your research, do your own investigating, and learn and figure it out on your own. Don't just dive in there. Um, you know, I've held Dogecoin since 2016, whenever it first came out. I always thought it was a fun little coin. I mean, I gave my brothers 100,000 Doge back when it was only 50 bucks for a Christmas present as a joke. So I've liked Doge. I've loved Doge for such a long time. It's always been in my portfolio. Binance. Binance. What's the deal with Binance? Looks like they got a new update for Binance. Fresh new look. Light mode is now available around the world. Switch to light mode to get a clear, modern interface that makes buying Bitcoin even easier. Or stick to the Pro for the classic app. Um, they're also doing the Binance Liquid Swap. They add BNB, their coin, add liquidity to BNB and BUSD, or BNB to Bitcoin, liquidity pools, and earn BNB rewards. So it looks like they're trying to stay relevant. They're trying to stay in the game. I know they pissed off a lot of U.S. customers, um, and a lot. Well, it's not their fault. It's more everything that's going on with us in the U.S. I had a Binance account years ago. I still have it. It's still active. I don't use it anymore. Just for that reason. I try to stay away from some of the smaller projects. I've learned my lesson. I was big into masternode investing for a while, and it was beneficial. I made some money off it, and I also lost a lot of money. So there's a lot of these fly-by-night exchanges. Binance is not a fly-by-night exchange, in my opinion. It's one of the bigger ones, but it's getting to that point where I would definitely be scared to use Binance. It's been hacked. It's been updated multiple times. Never hold any crypto on any exchange. Always have a wallet for your cryptocurrency. So it's the way I have myself set up. Do this. So the way I have myself set up, so I use crypto.com, I use Coinami, and then I have cold wallets. So I have crypto.com for my day to day. I take a percentage of whatever I mine goes to crypto.com, and pay my bills, take my family out to dinner, that kind of thing. And then I have my Coinami wallet where, if I'm trading or I'm on an exchange and I need to put money onto an exchange or buy crypto or do a swap, I use Coinami. And then I have my cold wallets where I hold the majority of my crypto assets that I'm holding in the long term, my Bitcoin, my Litecoin, tens of thousands of dollars in crypto that I have offline in a safe place. Only a small percentage of my crypto is online based, whether it be Coinami or crypto.com. Create that failsafe for yourself, whether it be a ledger, whether it be a core wallet that you install on a laptop and you keep it offline until you need it. That's what I do. I have a separate laptop that has all the core wallets that I use that stays offline. The wallet's there. I have access to it, and I can continually send crypto to it even though it's not online. I turn it on once a month, once every 6 months. I update the wallets. I see all the transaction comes in, and I'm good to go. Then the wallet doesn't need to be online for you to send things to it, which is nice. So I have my core wallet set up. I send a percentage there. I send a percentage to Coinami, and I send a percentage to crypto.com. That way I can spread out my risk a little bit if something does happen. And I can still use my crypto in my day-to-day, whether I'm buying groceries or taking my family out to dinner or whatever it may be. So that those three assets or those three setups allow me to do that. If you need help setting up something like that, let me know. Jump over to Discord. I'll be more than welcome to help anybody out. Hope that makes sense. I want everybody to be safe. There's so many stories out there of people losing cryptocurrency or sites being hacked, or we had a gentleman on the Discord server that bought a cryptocurrency miner from a site that wasn't trusted, and he lost a good chunk of his investment. I don't want to see that stuff happen to anybody. Before you buy anything, before you invest in anything, do your research. Whether your research is just to reach out to the Discord server, or reach out to me, or reach out to some other YouTubers and ask opinions, ask questions, do your research. It plays a big part in keeping yourself safe. And just, at the end of the day, go with your gut. And if you feel it's right for you, and you feel that, at the end of the day, if you do lose everything or you do lose that investment, it's not going to take food out of your refrigerator. You can still pay your bills. Never invest more than you're willing to lose, and then just do your research on top of all that. Yes, so a lot of people use the Dogecoin wallet just to use it. You can set up multiple instances of that Dogecoin core wallet. You can put it on a server if you want. You can pay, a server company to host a cloud server and just have that core wallet on that server, and that's all it's there for. So there's lots of reasons to have a core wallet. That's just one of mine. And it always helps support the network. The more wallets that are online, the more wallets that are created, it helps the network. I got that rich list here. So there's 297,130 Dogecoin wallets with less than 0.001 Doge in it. So, you know, people forget it, and so on, or they, buy and hold, whatever it may be. I really would love to know who's holding 28.65% of all the Dogecoin out there. I don't think this is really a Market Watch Wednesday. It's more like Dogecoin Talk 101. I haven't heard anything about the Starlink IPO. I don't know if Tesla is, or sorry, Elon's going to list that with, say, SpaceX, because SpaceX rockets have been putting up all of the satellites for Starlink. Um, so I don't know if what his plans are for that, if they're going to have an IPO or not. Um, so it'd be interesting. I mean, it's definitely something that I would buy into. Anything that Elon touches, I kind of, you know, try to invest in. He's a pretty smart guy. And whether he's manipulating the whole world and with his tweets and everything else, who knows? But if I can, make some money off it as it goes up, I'm all for it. Speaking of IPOs, though, it's not really an IPO, but one I would recommend checking out if you are investing in crypto, if you're getting involved in the cryptocurrency world, would have to be Coinbase's listing. Now, Coinbase is not doing an IPO, they're doing a direct offer. Um, so they've already filed all the paperwork. They've already paid, from what I can see, they've already paid all their fees to file the paperwork. So their next step is to just be listed. Now, for some reason, I don't know if this is just, Webull jumping the gun a little bit here. Um, but if you have a Webull account, you can actually see Coin. Coinbase's ticker symbol is already listed with Webull. Or Webull has plugged it into their system to kind of show it off. Whether it's public yet, or when it's going public, they haven't made that announcement yet. We know the paperwork is in. The paperwork has been submitted. Um, they're got a bit of a ballsy move there by not doing an IPO. They're going direct listing, but they have the asset class to do that. So I'll be interested. I'm checking every day, waiting for that to be listed. I'm jumping on that Coinbase stock within the first 24 hours. I think that first week we're going to see a huge spike in that direct offering. So definitely keep your eyes out for that one, especially if you're in the crypto space. I think once Coinbase comes online with their publicly traded company, and we see ticker symbol COIN become live, we're going to see spiking all cryptocurrencies across the board that are supported by Coinbase, whether it be Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether. I think it's going to do phenomenal things for the cryptocurrency world. So keep your eyes open for that one. That is something that I would recommend to everybody, is just keep your eyes open. So something I do for you guys every Market Watch Wednesdays, I go over my largest holding portfolio, I guess. And again, this isn't my only portfolio. I do have portfolios with Thinkorswim, with Webull, but right now this is currently my highest grossing portfolio. And I'd love to hear you guys' opinions on transferring this portfolio away from Robinhood and to, say, Webull. Webull does have a promotional thing going on right now where if you transfer, different tiered amounts of assets to them, they give you bonuses like free stocks and so on. So, I mean, I'm in one of the top tiers, second to top tier with my holdings and my portfolio being at just under 30,000. So these are currently my holdings. I've been in the red for the past couple days, and these are really the only ones that I'm super worried about is here at the top. AMC, Apple, and T-Mobile. I'm not super worried about T-Mobile. We're sitting at 160. I think it's going to spike. Spike here in a couple days. A little bit of hiccup there. Apple closes next week. Not a huge hit, but AMC is currently a $5,000 loss for me. It is what it is. That's the whole nature of the game. You win some, you lose some. This account overall is up quite a bit. So if I lose 5,000, it was a gamble. It was an investment. I'm not super worried about it. But we are holding, actual stocks as well. Neo, BlackBerry, Nokia, and there's some of my AMC holdings. Now I have AMC on other platforms as well, and then you can see I'm taking a $5,000 hit, roughly a $4,500 hit on Dogecoin right now, and I'm slowly trying to liquidate these holdings over time. Let's see if I can pull it up. Let's move my head around. Oh, there we go. So you can see I'm taking a little bit of a hit there with Dogecoin across the board. My whole account's red for this portfolio. Not super worried about my stock holdings. Those will rebound over time. I feel they will rebound over time. AMC, like I said, has a pretty high dividend payout, so I'll hold that one until, it goes green in 2 years. I don't care. Dogecoin, I'd like to see that come up at least another 50% if so. That way I'm not taking a huge hit on it. I'm not really taking a $4,500 hit on Dogecoin because I mine it and because I have other portfolios that I've bought into at a much lower price. I was just testing the waters at the time with cryptocurrency on Robinhood, and my account was frozen. It was halted. So I kind of got stuck with those coins. Now, there was a lot more in there at the beginning. I've slowly been selling off my assets for Dogecoin, crypto on Robinhood, because it's not something I recommend doing. So it's been an interesting month so far. February, at the beginning of the year, I'm up for the year so far for the quarter. I'm down right now as of March. However, overall, I'm feeling pretty good about my portfolio and about my day trading. So we started out this account with 25,000, and I know I'm down to 30 right now, but at one time I was up to 50. And I track all of my trades on paper. So between February and the beginning of the year, I've profited about 16,000 so far in profitable trades. Now, obviously, they're not all reflected because of how red my account is right now. And again, I'm predicting I'm going to take that loss on AMC, being a $5,000 loss. It expires Friday. It expires in 2 days. If it comes up a little bit, I'll be happy. I don't expect it to become green by Friday. It would have to come up quite a bit. If we take a look at it, take a look at that option there. So it's a total of five calls. The max I'm going to lose is going to be 52.05. So that's the max amount. I don't use margin, so that's the max amount that I'm going to lose on this call for these contracts come Friday. Now, I'm not so concerned about the break-even price. I'm just concerned about the average price per share. So this would have to come up quite a bit for me to show profit. Current stock is trading at just under $9. We're at $8.75, so it would have to come up another $2.50, $3 for me to even show profit, let alone break even. So even if it gets that high, if I take a $5,200 hit, if I take a $3,000 hit, I'm okay with it. Again, this is money that it's not going to kill me if I lose it. It's part of the whole investment game. You're not going to make profitable trades every single time. I got screwed over on this one because of Wall Street bets. It is what it is. It was the hype of the things. I said, let's try it. I'm already holding the 1,000 shares. Let's try doing a call option. I could exercise it and pick up another 500 shares and put some money in my account and do it that way if I would like. That way I'm not taking that hit of $5,200 up front. If I were to exercise the contract, I'd be out, currently right now, I take a $5,000 hit, a little bit, give or take, and I'd end up with another 500 shares of AMC. And then all I would do is over time do some dollar cost averaging while the price was low and pick up another 500 shares to kind of bring down my average cost per share. There are options out there. I have a couple days to decide what path I'm going to choose when it comes to that particular call option. Again, one contract is 100 shares times, 5. So we have 500 total shares up for grabs in that contract. If I let it expire worthless, I'm losing 5,200. At the most, I'm losing 5,200, or I can exercise it and buy the 500 shares at that price. So it's the scale game. It's what I think is going to be best for me. I might just take the loss, the 5,200, walk away from it, and hopefully AMC comes back, and I sell my 1,000 shares and I make up the difference there. I don't know. It's something I've been thinking about and pondering for a couple days now. So as we're getting closer to the date, I'll definitely let you guys know, and you'll definitely find out what I did next week on Market Watch Wednesday. Choose the Jedi path. I'm not crazy about these charts on Robinhood anymore. I'd love to know the opinion of everybody on Discord and here what option they would choose if we were to switch over to, say, Webull. Let me see if I can pull up the site. Download your tax documents. ETFs, cryptos, yep. I don't see the promotional thing here on this layout. Let me see if I can find it in my email real quick for you. Yeah, I'm not seeing right off the top. I'm not gonna dig around for it. Yeah, it was an interesting promotional thing that I saw pop up for Webull. If you want to transfer over to their platform from any other platform, they have different tiers: $0 to $200, 0 to $199, $199 to $99, $1,000 to $10,000, and so on. So they had different tiers. So if I were to transfer all of my holdings from Robinhood to Webull before the end of March, I think I'd end up with like possibly 10 shares. Maybe I can make up my losses that way from, my AMC calls. I think I'd have to wait for my options to expire or execute my options. I don't think I'm allowed to transfer over option contracts from account to account. I'll have to look into that a little more. But I've been playing around with a lot of platforms, studying a lot of different platforms, Webull, TD Ameritrade, Thinkorswim. So I haven't been able to decide which one I like more. And where I'm trying to do this as an income, day trading for an income. Picking the right platform is very important. You have to be comfortable with what you're choosing, what you're trying to learn with. So, like, if you guys are using Webull, if you're using Thinkorswim, if you have some advice, if you have another platform that you're interested in, let me know. I'm definitely curious to, hear your opinions and, listen to what you guys have to say when it comes to these. I'm still up in the air. I mean, might just transfer over to Webull just to get those stocks and use Webull for a year, and use their platform and play with that and get away from Robinhood. I think Robinhood's a sinking ship, to be honest with you. So I don't know. I'm up in the air, guys. Let me know your thoughts. Shoot me some comments down below. Join the Discord server if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, hit that notification bell for me, helps me out. I do this every Wednesday. We do the Market Watch Wednesday and Discord Q&A. Comments are always great. Roman, you're always in the comments. I do appreciate it. If you want to talk one-on-one, please go ahead, sign up for the Discord and join the voice chat. The voice chat is always live, so we can chat here on YouTube and answer some questions. I like that feedback. It's always good to have feedback and get that one-on-one conversation, that debate going. So hopefully next week we'll have a few more people listening and get some more participation going, because that makes the channel and makes this Market Watch Wednesday that much better when we have that kind of participation. That being said, guys, I think I'm going to sign off for the day. Got my son coming home here in a few minutes. Got to get him off the bus. I do appreciate all the feedback, and everybody that's new to the channel, welcome. If you're new to Discord, welcome. And until next week, until the next live stream, I'll catch you guys later. Keep smiling. Have a good one.